Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ed's Orchids. Excuse me. The plant you're looking at now is the Angraecum veitchii. I've had this plant sort of, well, it must have been 14 years, and it's flowered a couple of times, but the trouble is with these plants, they're on a monopodial stem, and that keeps growing. I'll just show you what I mean on this veitchii. There you are. And what happens with them is that as they put the top leaves on, they lose the bottom ones. So that stem grows and grows and grows and needs to be cut off, you know, at some point. This has been chopped off twice because you can see it's right down to the base of the plant now. But the thing that's surprising me about this one is that when they flower, they generally flower between the axils of the leaves, as this crestwood is doing. But this one I thought was putting out a new root near the top of the compost, but it's turned out to be a spike. So I'm really pleased about this. And soon as I've chopped this down a few times and the top of the plant has now become the bottom of the plant, this is a chance of starting to produce cakeys, because they do say that once a comet orchid like these have flowered, this could start producing cakeys. So I would love that to happen. You know, so maybe when this is finished blooming in probably January or February, then it might surprise me next year with some cakeys. That'll be very nice. Now these comet orchids, you know, you can get them as species or primary hybrids like this one here. This veitchii is a cross, I think, between Sesquipedale and Hibernium. And they're both very, very big plants, but both require different types of light. So you should give this one sort of an adequate light, let's put it that way. Adequate light and adequate water. They like to be damp, but you should always let them dry out for a couple of days before re-watering again. And I just fertilise these in the normal way. I don't fertilise them heavily, but they get enough, probably twice a month. Now they like a humidity probably around 60–65%, but they manage on 45 to 50, and they're quite decent plants. And you know, as regards watering and humidity, they like it warm, but they can stand it down to the high 40s. But they always have a tendency to show fungus marks, as you can see there. So good idea with all these Angraecums is to give them a sort of a fungal spray every month, which will which will stop that happening. And in the wild they generally grow as epiphytes, but they get much too large for us to deal with them as epiphytes. So we plant them in as large a tub as possible, and this must be, oh good, it must be 15 inches wide, and the plants are all over the place, and they are coming out and over the pot at the back there. And this is just one is in just in bark, that's all. A largish bark, medium to large bark there, but they have a sesquipedale, and that's planted in nothing but coconut husk, and that's doing well. Have a quick look. There we are. Now getting his monopodial stem again growing up, but I'm not going to chop that one down. I mean, they become very rare, these plants. And I've read somewhere that they're becoming virtually extinct in the wild. Ah well, things like this do happen. Well, we'll just have a look in the other room now to see what's growing. And we've got a nice growth coming up there on this King of Taiwan. Absolutely beautiful. These a solid red colour and shiny with a beautiful perfume. Absolutely lovely. So I'm hopeful for that one. I've lost the labels on most of these cattleyas, but there's a new growth coming up on this one. I think it's the Gulf Green. There's another growth coming up on this one, and this is another one. I don't know what the label is. It's terrible of me, isn't it? But you get to a point where you couldn't care less what's going to happen. I've been like that with my throat. Hopefully when I have the surgery in the morning everything will be fine. But you get to a point when you repot and you forget to put the labels in. So that's what's happened in this case. So we'll have a look round and see what's what. Here's another nice growth on this Bialara, Campbell's Glacier. Put this up this year, so I'm hoping that'll do well. Here's another one, I don't know what it is, but it's putting a nice growth up there, and another one, another two coming from down by there. So these should be putting some new roots out, and I think this might be one of the old phragmipediums that we're dying off, and I just chopped a bit off to see if I could regrow it again. So there's plenty of new growth coming up on all my plants. I mean that Masdevallia glandulosa, the flowers died off, so I chopped it and I've repotted it into the same pot. So I'm looking forward to that one this time. Well, it was planted in sphagnum moss. It'd been in for ages, so I put it in some new sphagnum moss, so that should be fine. But everything's not too bad at all. Nice maxillaria here, and big Dracula Bella there. Well, that's about all I can show you now. It's things seem to be doing okay, but I don't know when I'll be back, because I don't know how long this surgery like is going to take. It should only be a couple of days, something like that. So I look forward to joining you again. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.